The cruelest irony of avoidance psychology is that all their strategies to avoid heartbreak guarantee they'll experience the deepest heartbreak possible. They spend their entire lives running from emotional pain, only to create a special kind of suffering that's worse than any rejection they were trying to avoid. Their attempts to protect their hearts ensure those hearts will be shattered in the most devastating way possible. They break their own hearts before anyone else can. Avoidants become masters of preemptive heartbreak, destroying their own chances at love to avoid the possibility of being hurt by someone else. They sabotage relationships just when they're getting good, push away people they care about deeply, and choose loneliness over the vulnerability that real love requires. This self-inflicted heartbreak is worse than any external rejection because it comes with the crushing knowledge that they did it to themselves. They can't blame circumstances, incompatibility, or the other person's choices. They have to live with knowing they destroyed something beautiful through their own fear and emotional cowardice. The pain of self-sabotage carries an extra layer of suffering because it includes not just loss, but regret and self-blame that external heartbreak doesn't contain. They become their own worst enemy in love. They only realize what they had after it's gone. Avoidants consistently fail to appreciate what they have while they have it, only recognizing the value of genuine love after they've successfully pushed it away. They spend relationships focusing on what feels threatening about connection rather than what feels wonderful about being loved. This delayed recognition creates a unique form of heartbreak where they grieve not just the loss of someone important, but their own blindness to how good they had it. They're haunted by memories of love they couldn't appreciate in real time because they were too busy protecting themselves from it. The regret of not valuing something precious while it was available compounds the pain of loss into something almost unbearable. They break their own hearts through emotional blindness. They end up completely alone by choice. After years of pushing people away, avoidants find themselves genuinely isolated without anyone to blame but themselves. Unlike heartbreak from rejection or abandonment, their loneliness comes from their own choices to prioritize protection over connection. This chosen isolation becomes heartbreak when they finally realize they actually want and need genuine human connection. The walls they built to keep people out also keep them trapped inside, creating prison-like loneliness that feels impossible to escape. They discover too late that their independence wasn't strength. It was fear disguised as self-sufficiency. The heartbreak of realizing you've wasted years avoiding the very thing that would make you happy is uniquely devastating. They watch everyone else find love while they stay stuck. Avoidants become observers of other people's happiness while remaining unable to access it themselves. They watch friends, family, and former partners build successful relationships while they repeat the same destructive patterns that keep them emotionally isolated. This observer role creates ongoing heartbreak as they realize they're capable of love, but not capable of receiving or sustaining it. They become their own biggest obstacle to happiness. The heartbreak of wasted potential. The deepest heartbreak avoidance experience comes from recognizing their own wasted potential for love and connection. They realize they could have been happy if they'd been braver, could have been loved if they'd been more open, and could have had everything they wanted if they'd overcome their fears. Their heartbreak isn't from being rejected by others, it's from rejecting themselves out of the very love they've always wanted.